What up, my guys? It's the boy Rich. We're back with another 6v6 Pokemon battle for the channel. I'm feeling so much better. Like those last two uploads that I did, I was really sick trying to power through recording those, and like I'm still just a tad bit sick, but like I said, I'm feeling so much better and I'm in the mood to record right now. So anyway, I'm battling the homie Kevin. He hit me up off Twitter, wanted to get another OU Pokemon battle in, so you know, it's my third OU upload in like a week, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, my homie Kevin, he brought, a pretty cool looking OU team. Definitely the biggest threat just off top is the Kommo-No. That Pokemon is just so dangerous with that Z move that increases all of the, all of his stats by one stage. Like, that is just absolutely ridiculous. But Kommo-No is such a great Pokemon. He definitely deserved it because I really like his typing, Dragon and Fighting. I'm like going on way too much about Kommo-No. That's just an awesome Pokemon. But I definitely also have to watch out for like Incineroar, because even though that Pokemon is in you, he definitely deserves to be higher than that. I personally would have put him in like UU or something. That Pokemon is awesome. He has an Araquanid. He has a Zero Aura his own. I have a Zero Aura on my team, which I have just been loving using this Pokemon like so much. And it's crazy because I didn't think he was going to be like this good. I don't know how other people are faring with him, but I have been absolutely loving Zero Aura. And a couple other Pokemon that I threw on the team. You guys know I always say in some of my videos, Mega Galade's one of my favorite OUs that people don't really use him enough. Honestly, I got the Rotom Wash. I have my worst enemy. I threw a Zygarde on the team. I didn't throw Dragon Dance on him or anything, so yeah, spoilers for that. He's not a Dragon Dance Zygarde. He has the choice band on him. I got a Kartana on my team. I have not used that Pokemon that much, like not enough to really know what it does, but I have definitely been wrecked by it, so I went ahead and threw him on the team. But anyway, I'm just going way long. Like this intro is just way too long. Let's go ahead and get into the battle. So honestly, my opponent has an Araquanid, so I made kind of a weird first choice. My first choice was my Super Hot Fire. This is my Heatran that I wanted him to go ahead and come out. No, off top, this Pokemon cannot do anything to an Araquanid. So I just wanted to go ahead and get the taunt up because I figured if my opponent was going to go ahead and start with this thing, he would most likely try to go ahead and get the Sticky Webs up. Sticky Webs are like my worst nightmare. Like, I have Zero Aura on my team and just other stuff. I don't like being slow. I don't like being slow ever in any Pokemon battle. I don't like losing speed ties or anything like that. So luckily for me, that bold play worked to my advantage, and I was able to go ahead and taunt his Araquanid, stopping the Sticky Webs. But then I was like, I definitely got to get out of here before I get that liquidation to the face. So I did swap out into my Rotom Wash right here, who did not eat that that liquidation as well as I thought he would. I went ahead and went for the Will-O-Wisp, thinking he might just go ahead and stay in and try to tank an electric move, hit me with the Miracle. It's been a kind of a set I've been seeing on Araquanids lately, and it's been catching me, and I've definitely been losing some Pokemon off that. But my opponent actually makes a really bold play himself. He swaps it out into the Incineroar on a Rotom Wash. Like, that is absolutely wild. And I went ahead and went for the Volt Switch right here, thinking my opponent was actually going to go ahead and go back into his Araquanid, because, that Pokemon just absolutely does not get affected by any water moves at all. Like, it'd just be pointless. But I went ahead and Volt Switched out. I wish I had stayed in and went for the Hydro Pump, because my opponent actually decided to go ahead and stay in. And I noticed that I actually went before him, so yeah, that was actually pretty weird. I don't know their speeds exactly or how fast Rotom Wash typically is, which is weird because I have him on the team. But I didn't think he was slower than Incineroar, but that's that. I threw in my Zygarde to take the Dark Lariat, which I took okay, and went for the Stone Edge because I figured my opponent would try to go ahead and throw back out this Araquanid, which I'm pretty sure was probably defensive. So, being choice banned, he did not take that Stone Edge at all, and I was, really happy that I was able to get rid of that Araquanid without having any Sticky Webs on my side of the field. But because I was able to go ahead and knock out that Araquanid with the Stone Edge, I'm pretty sure my opponent got at this point in the battle that I was choice banded, so he swaps out into his nice little, rock dragon thingy, Tyrantrum, I believe. And I get really scared because I was like, alright, this thing is about to get a Dragon Dance up. Time to try to make some different moves. So I decided to go ahead and swap out into my King Arthur, my Mega Galade, figuring hopefully it'd be like the best play for me to make right now. And I just went ahead and went for the Drain Punch, after surviving a dragon claw barely, and I was hoping that, you know, I would be able to knock him out. But I mean, that's what I get for not running close combat on my Gallade. But I just absolutely love any kind of move that gets me like HP back, like Giga Drain, especially if they, you know, do damage to my opponent. Like that's just, I'm gonna run those moves on my Pokemon like almost every time. But anyway, this isn't the worst thing. Even though I did lose my Mega Gallade, and you know, he didn't really get to do too much, he did in a way kind of save me this battle, because he did drop this little, you know, the Tyrantrum to enough HP to where my Kartana could come out and finish that thing off. Now I have to play this extremely careful because my opponent does have a Blacephalon on his team that could probably tank, you know, pretty much every move that I have on my Kartana except for knockoff. But I have to watch out with the knockoff because, you know, like I said, I just got to play it really carefully. But my opponent goes back out into his Incineroar. I go back out into my Rotom to try to, you know, tank some of these attacks. Plus, I was kind of locked into the Steel Strike, Smart Strike, whatever move, because I am Choice Scarfed on my Kartana. But I just, like I said, I went back into my Rotom Wash. And this is just kind of really unfortunate right here because I missed a Hydro Pump and my opponent was able to go ahead and hit me with a Darkness Lariat, and I was like, crap, this is just really unfortunate. And I went for the Will-O-Wisp right here, which I know from watching this that looks like a really weird play, but I thought my opponent might try to preserve his Incineroar and go out into the Kommo-No. Now while I'm doing this, while I'm playing this battle, the whole time I am just terrified of the Kommo-No. I was like, if I can get like a nice little burn on that thing while it comes out, that would absolutely make my day. I felt like it would definitely save me this battle. But my opponent is just so bold with this Incineroar, and it's crazy. Like, shout out to him. This thing is not coming out here intimidating me. My opponent is just like keeping this thing out, and I have so many different moves that I felt like could destroy this thing, and my opponent was playing so bold. And it wasn't until this last Earth Power that I realized that my opponent was keeping this Pokemon out because he's Assault Vest. Because I was like, no way, this thing just survived 2 Earth Powers from me and a Volt Switch. Like, those are 2 super effective attacks. Now, I chose not to go ahead and kill this Incineroar with another Earth Power. Instead, I figured it'd probably be best for me to go ahead and get some Stealth Rocks. Since my opponent still does have, you know, a few other Pokemon. Like, maybe if it came down to the speed tie with my Zeraora and his Zeraora, maybe like I would need that extra chip damage on him or something. I don't know. It's always good to have Stealth Rocks up though. But anyway, this Incineroar has, you know, barely any HP, so I just send in my Kartana and I went for the knockoff right here, expecting my opponent to probably go into the Blacephalon so I could go ahead and try to, you know, knock that thing out, but it's not the case. And he keeps his Incineroar in. I get my little attack raise, and now it's like showtime. I was like, maybe this isn't like the worst situation. I know the Z move is coming up, but I did get an attack raise, and even though I think this is not like very effective damage on this Kommo-No, I was like, if I can survive this, I can possibly hit him with another knockoff that won't do as much, but maybe drop him to enough HP to where Choice Bandit Extreme Speed from my Zygarde would be enough to kill him. So I know you guys aren't going to be able to see this right now because I'm going to have to edit this out or the whole video will get taken down and nobody will be able to see this thing at all. But if you guys haven't seen this Z move by now, I mean, the freaking Kommo-No just jumps into the air and just powers up like a freaking Super Saiyan, and the aura just like absolutely destroys my Pokemon. So that was a not very effective hit. I was really hoping that my Kartana would be able to survive that, but I forgot how frail his special defense is. He has pretty good defense, but I forgot how frail this special defense is. So that was definitely not anything to play with, and it was really unfortunate. But I thought, you know, maybe I might still have a shot. Maybe that Choice Band Extreme Speed, hopefully I can get like a crit or something. And as you guys can see from that damage, even if I got that second knockoff, that was not going to be enough HP. That wasn't going to leave a good range for me to knock him out with the Extreme Speed. So he actually hits my Zygarde out with the little changing, clanking scales move, whatever. The super, you know, the dragon version of Overheat or whatnot. But now I have to send in my Zygarde. I mean, not my Zygarde. I have to send in my Zeraora because it's like pretty much my last Pokemon. And I did not die to a Dragon Claw, surprisingly. And I was like, maybe I might still be able to bring this back. Possibly, if I was able to kill him with that hidden power. But that's definitely not the case. And that was my last hope. That Z move on that Kommo-No is just so powerful. Like it's very scary. Honestly, I used to use the Kommo-No, and I used to run a pretty good set with like Dragon. No, not. I used to use the Dragon Claw, Drain Punch, I think Iron Head, and like Dragon Dance, or I don't know, but I used to use that Z move on the Kommo-No, and I had just never lost a battle with him. I felt so dirty using it because like I said, that Pokemon is just so good. I might throw him back on a team after seeing this battle. My opponent really inspired me to use another Kommo-No. Hopefully I won't feel as dirty, but that Pokemon is good, and Kevin gave me a really good battle. He crushed me right here, but I really look forward to getting some more battles in the future with him. This battle actually took place like 3 days ago, but I'm finally getting the opportunity to get it uploaded, so I did want to go and get this out. I have more battles in my little battle record that I'm going to be trying my best to upload within the next few days, so yeah, if you guys are looking forward to those videos, go ahead and subscribe to your boy now, and yeah, go ahead and get notified whenever I drop those. Also, if you like the video, go ahead and drop that like for me too, so I can get all happy and whatnot, because you guys know I love that. Now, my opponent actually has a YouTube of his own, and I believe he recorded his side of the battle as well, so if you guys are looking forward to watching that as well, which I personally love seeing both sides of a battle, but if you guys want to go ahead and see that, I will go ahead and drop the link to my opponent's YouTube, my friend's YouTube, in the description, so you guys should go ahead and check him out. He's really cool. He's a really cool guy. I respect him a lot, and like I said earlier, I really look forward to more battles with him. So anyway, thank you guys so much. If you're watching, if you're not watching, like, just I love you guys so much. Thank you. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.